What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the news with TK. And, we saw during the White House press briefing yesterday where a reporter asked Caroline Leavitt about Amazon displaying the tariff cost next to products. And the White House immediately responded with that as a hostile act and it being BS, right? And let me show you what she said on that directly, and then I'm going to show you what happened there really quickly.
Hi, Mr. Secretary. So it was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a perfect crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
I will take this since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Why didn't Amazon do this when the Biden administration hiked inflation to the highest level in 40 years? And I would also add that it's not a surprise because, as Reuters recently wrote, Amazon has partnered with a Chinese propaganda arm. So this is another reason why Americans should buy American. It's another reason why we are onshoring critical supply chains here at home to shore up our own critical supply chain and boost our own manufacturing here.
Is Jeff Bezos still a Trump supporter?
Look, I will not speak to the president's relationships with Jeff Bezos, but I will tell you that this is certainly a hostile and political action by Amazon. And Secretary, if you have anything to add.
Yeah, I would also add that the bringing down the terrible Biden inflation has been a priority for the first 100 days of the Trump administration, and President Trump has done a great job of leading that since January 20th. Interest rates, mortgage rates are down, gasoline and energy prices are down. We're expecting the further decreases. And as Caroline said, the big tax on consumers that goes unnoticed is deregulation or regulation, and we are deregulating and bringing that down. So, from a household income point of view, we would expect real purchasing increases. We've seen them over the first 100 days, and we would expect that to accelerate. We are doing peace deals, trade deals, tax deals, and deregulating.
So as you can see, she was very clear about the policy there and how this was a blatant, attack by Amazon working with a Chinese propaganda arm, basically. And Amazon didn't want to be tied to that. And even though Bezos is no longer the CEO, whatever, I'm sure he still has a lot of influence at the company. And it was very interesting because Business Insider all of the sudden magically wrote this. So you can see this article pretty quickly where Amazon squashed reports that it'll display tariff costs after the White House called it a hostile act. So, yeah, they're not planning at showing anything to do with tariff costs. This is one of the biggest issues. And here's the thing, even if Amazon was considering it or somebody at Amazon told a reporter that, it's really on the reporter to verify the information. This is why a lot of the general public doesn't have confidence in anything that the legacy media says. Everybody that watches the legacy media watches it for entertainment at this point, because it literally comes down to, it sounds good, but is that actually what's happening? Is that facts? Or is just this more bluster and BS? You get what I'm saying? So again, legacy media gets called out right away, gets called out by the White House. Company goes, we're not doing that. Who said that? And boom, done. Why does this not surprise me? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.